what's up guys, it's Bridget. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and today we are talking about neutral eyeshadow palettes. Now I recently did a video on like really colorful yet versatile palettes that I really love, and today I decided to remake my older video I did a long time ago of my favorite neutral palettes because I've acquired a lot since then. I'm very picky when it comes to neutral palettes because I'm not typically a neutral eyeshadow person. So without any further ado, let's jump into the video. Alright guys, as always, all makeup on this channel is cruelty free, and so is everything I'm mentioning in today's video. Now, I have the little piles in front of me. So we have 3 small palettes, 2 staple I think everybody knows of neutral palettes. I have 2 Juvia's Place palettes, and I have 2 limited edition palettes to talk about. So let's go ahead and get started with the limited edition ones, that way we can get those out of the way. First one that I really like is the Swamp Queen palette by Tarte and Graveyard Girl. This is so good. It's so good. I'll never declutter. Like, I kept thinking like, oh, I don't use it that much, it's really neutral, but I can't get rid of it. It's just, the quality of these are so soft. It has a really nice smell to it. It doesn't smell like anything in particular, it just kind of smells sweet. This is, it's kind of hard to show on camera because it is gold, but these are just like dreamy. These are so beautiful. Also, you can use these as like a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight, but I still use them as an eyeshadow. But absolutely beautiful palette. I also love the packaging because it's like a little bit of a wood texture to it. And I like the gold against the like wood color too. So it's great quality. And if you see this on sale for cheap somewhere, definitely pick it up. The other limited edition palette we were talking about is the Gwen Stefani and Urban Decay palette. I'm never going to stop talking about it. I'm sorry. This is just so good. And the matching blush palette is really good too. I wish I had the lipsticks and the lip liners, but I don't. Or like the little brow box. But I do have the palette and the matching blush kit. This is such a beautiful palette, you guys. Love the bathwater inspired cover of this. And then the colors on the inside, you do have some pops of color, but Gwen is a very neutral eye makeup girl, so I have all of these beautiful colors. My favorite one I think I've deeped into the most is like Anaheim, this beautiful neutral brown. I put a Hurting in Stark too. Like, oh my gosh. It's such a beautiful palette. These all are like really muted out browns except for like the really warm tone on the ends here. And they blend together so seamlessly. I love all the neutral colors in here. I think if you have a darker complexion, you can still use it because these are really light shades, but they have so many deepening up shades too. Plus with the pop of color, like how can you go wrong with this? The layout of it matching the cover of it is just so good. And I love Gwen, so I am biased, but the quality of the palette is still fantastic. And I find these on like Poshmark all the time for like really cheap, like 15-20 bucks. So if you see one, pick it up, it's definitely worth it. So next, let's talk about these staple palettes that I think a lot of people talk about. And this first one is Soft Glam by Anastasia Beverly Hills. My go-to neutral palette, honestly, is just so good. I don't think I have to speak much about this because I think everyone else already has. These blend together so well. I noticed that 1 or 2 of the colors can get kind of muddy. You go too deep into it. There is kickback in the pan, but they're still just so soft and so easy to blend out that it's perfectly fine. I love this. I know I've spoke about this before. This is Dusty Rose. It is a beautiful muted out mauvier color, and it's a perfect transition shade. There's so many shades, even one to set your lid. The shimmers in here are beautiful. I love these tones of mattes. They're a little bit spicy and a little bit copper, so this is a great palette. The next staple palette is a more affordable one. Since that one is a little more pricey, I've decided to get one a little more affordable, and this is the ColourPop Fame palette. They also have the Fortune one too, but it's more of a warm palette. This is a very cool tone brown eyeshadow palette. It's very neutral, very cool tone though, unlike the packaging, which is like bright purple, bright pink, bright blue, and the colors are all brown. Like, I don't get why the packaging doesn't match. But these are the colors in the palette. I don't actually have another really cool tone neutral palette, so I reach into this one when I'm looking for something really subtle. Like, warm browns can, you know, they're a little more noticeable than a cool tone, especially because I have cool toned skin. And these are really good. I don't really use the shimmers in here that much, but the mattes are fantastic. So next, let's talk about the Juvia's Place palettes. I picked out 2. The first one is the Nubian, the original Nubian palette by Juvia's Place. This is it right here. I'm not the biggest fan of this packaging. Like, I don't think this one's as pretty as like the newer ones, but this is the palette itself. If you want, this is what I use when I want something like in 1 second, like so easy to use that like I don't have to think about it. You can mix any of these colors together and they're gonna give you a great look. The mix of shimmers and mattes I think is pretty decent because I hate when something is a neutral palette, it's all shimmers. This is a decent amount of mattes. I also really like this light shimmer right here. Like, let's give this a finger swatchy. So beautiful. Let's give this gold a finger swatchy. Absolutely stunning. Like, these are just so good, and I don't know, they're so soft and creamy. They blend together like a dream, and that's all I have to say about it. These are just fantastic, and they're affordable. And of course, the other Juvia's Place palette that I'm talking about is the Warrior palette. It's so good. Oh my gosh. 20 bucks Fantastic palette. The artwork on this one is what I'm talking about. These are like so much prettier artwork on them. This one is stunning. Like, oh my god. I also love the raised words that say Juvia's Place. And then you open it up, and I love this design on the inside. It's beautiful. These are to die for. Everyone's like, oh, Juvia's Place, are they overhyped? Not at all. They're very good. This is the palette. Let's just give a swatchy. Oh. Let's just give a swatchy. Let's just give a swatchy. Dreamy. Let's swatch a matte. Let's swatch a matte. You can even see that. I don't know. Actually, that's a lot of pigment on this matte. It's just the same color as my skin tone. So these are just fantastic quality. You get so much quality. You get so much product in the pans because they're just big pan sizes. All these colors work together really well. And I like that they're not all really dark shades. Like there's just one really deepening up shade. All the rest of these you can go really subtle or you can go ultra glam with, and I really like that. So next up we're talking about little palettes. This first little palette is one that I think a lot of people didn't like, but I quite like, and it's perfect for traveling, but I don't think I travel with it, so I don't know. I just like it. I think it's cute. This is the Peanut Butter and Jelly palette by Too Faced. It's super cute. Like, this packaging kind of sucked me in. It's adorable. Again, I don't like their little tin things because it just feels kind of floppy, but the quality of the palette is very good. I don't really think it smells like peanut butter and jelly at all. It smells like a little bit sweet. It's just a neutral palette with a little pop of purple. I don't think the purple is the most amazing thing in the world, but I don't really wear purple eyeshadow. These are just so good. This is the perfect setting the lid. Great for an easy transition to start building up shades. Like, they're really good quality. Let's give a swatch. Give a swatch. It's not as cute, not as great as the Juvia's Place palette, but for a cute compact palette, it's great quality. So next up is a palette that I used today for this eye look. I think it's a little bit expensive, honestly, for being a small palette, but it's still really good. This is one I talked about previously. It is the Glitter Storm palette by Ciate London. You gotta wait for it to shake up a little bit. Let's get it going. Woo! Okay, so the Glitter Storm palette, I don't think this matches the palette on the inside, but I really like the quality of the shadows. The mattes are so soft. They like have some kickback with a hard brush, but you go with a softer blending brush. There's not that much kickback. The glitter shades are beautiful, and it's called a glitter storm because the 3 top shades are glitters, but it also has a mix of mattes. So these 4 are matte, and these 2 in here are shimmers, but they're such soft shimmers that you can actually use them as a matte too if you like them that much. It's kind of hard to show you because it's such a reflective palette, but it's just beautiful. I'm wearing it today. This is a swatch of the glitter, this is a swatch of the shimmer, and this is a swatch of the matte. This one's the matte. This one's the glitter, this one's the shimmer. Beautiful quality palette, fantastic, and I really like it a lot. I think it's just really easy to use. All these colors mesh so well together. Like, I used every color today on my eyes except for one of the, I didn't use the red glitter shade right here, but it's just great quality. Lastly, we have a Sigma palette. This is the Warm Neutrals Volume 2 eyeshadow palette. I think I've talked about this in a monthly favorites before. It's just so easy to use. And also, if I want a pop of color, I can get a pop of color out of this because we have a red and we have a cool green color. So if I want to do neutral and I want to put something into the lower lash line to give my eyes a little bit of color to them, this is what I'll use. It's just so easy. These mattes are really good. There's not that much kickback with them. We also have like a shade to set the lid. We have easy transitions like this one and this one. I really like the pinks because sometimes I like a more, not surprising, mauvier crease color because I like mauves. And this one definitely has it here with this color right here. And if you want to combine it with another color, that's really easy to use. I really like the golds. The green shimmer I haven't used as much as I thought I was going to, but I really like these like beautiful little shimmeries on the top row, and then the red shimmer as well is really easy to use. I really use the red shimmer like for the outer corner because I don't like dark eye makeup, so that's not color I'll reach for that often, but I'll help use the I'll use it to help darken up the outer corner of the eye. What am I even saying anymore? Anyways, I really like this one, and I like the cute compact size. That's what I think a lot of these are. Smaller palettes, really good quality, and don't take up a lot of room. Anyways, that is it for my favorite neutral palettes. If I had to list my absolute favorite neutral palette, it is Soft Glam because it's just really easy to work with. I want to know your favorite naked palette in the comment section down below. Please don't be one of those people who are like, I love Naked 123, Smoky Naked, Naked Basics, all those, because I feel like there's other neutral palettes out there other than those that are really good quality. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. I play every single freaking day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.